Right, let's just talk about how amazing my experience was with Classic. Anniversary Burning Crusade. I'm not far yet. I haven't leveled quite a lot. But let's just talk about this experience. I just came back from a mini dungeon, as they would say, a mini dungeon, where I had to go and kill these bunch of bears, and there was about. It felt like a mini dungeon. Was an open area place. It was quite hidden. It was behind rocks and trees, and you had to really go and explore to get to this place. And I want to talk about that for a minute. This is something I've enjoyed because the game doesn't really held my hand. It said to me, "Okay, dude, just get out there, go explore." And that's what I did. I went through the quest. It was brilliant, and made a friend on the side as well. While I was busy with this open world dungeon cave thingy with a bunch of bears, I had to do a bunch of quests within the cave, go look for some voodoo stuff, and it sounds weird and all, but this guy just invited me to the party and said, "Hey, this is difficult. This for him to solo. Would I be cool if you can party with me?" That was just a message that I got, and I said, "Yeah, let's try that." So we did, and I went through this entire thing with a buddy, and I thought to myself, wasn't this supposed to be the experience I was supposed to be getting from retail? And honestly, yeah, sure, that was supposed to be the experience what I was supposed to be getting from the retail. And it just dawned on me, is Classic better than retail? And I start weighing up the options, and the answer is yes and no. Where retail is better than Classic is some, not all, some of the convenient stuff. For example, that you can fly in the anywhere in Azeroth. That's kind of cool. And that's basically it. And transmogs, yeah, that's the only thing I think I like about retail is transmogs and the fact that you can fly anywhere. Honestly, I don't like what's happening in retail with the talent trees, with the skill trees. I don't like what they are doing with how quickly you could gear. It's like, how insane! You can spend a week and you can be almost max level with your gear. Do you know how quickly you can level your character or an alt through in retail? It's like 3-4 hours and you max level. That's like, how insane is that? I am now at level 11 in Classic. It spent me like 2 days to get there, but it's not like I've played solid for 2 days. It was sporadically, and man, what a journey that was. And that's the thing I've realized. What made Classic and the older way that I remember playing World of Warcraft made it so special was it was a journey. It was a thing that I had to explore, and I had to socially interact with people. It wasn't like an exchange thing like, all right, listen, buddy, we're going to do mythics today, and we're going to just do the shit, tolerate each other, because we want a end of week vault. Okay? So I have to tolerate people and their rudeness, because fuck, they are rude, just so I can get a gear piece by the end of the week, by Wednesday. Fair enough, you're almost 100% guaranteed to get a gear piece. But the question begs, Was I having fun? And honestly, no, because I was lonely. But everything was interactional. Every single engagement I had with people was transactional. It didn't add value to my character or to the world that I was playing in, and it generated a fond memory of like, holy shit, that was a very good experience. I can't really recall any time through my history playing retail that I remembered an experience where I said, holy moly, this was amazing. A random dude just whispered and said, hey man, I'm struggling. Would you care to help me go through this? Which I said yes. And did that entire experience go off so well. It was a druid. He was healing. I was doing damage. He did a little bit of damage. And we went through that bear cave like we were doing this for a very long time. It wasn't... And I remember questing there from back in the day and how many times I died. It was almost like an entire day expedition just to get through that freaking cave. Now it was like an hour or two. And nonetheless, it was a really good experience because, one, we were texting. Really? We were texting? Yes, my dude, we were texting back and forth and say, did you get the quest? Cool. Can we go down here? No problem. Did you loot? We were constantly checking if everybody was happy and fine. When was last time I had that experience in retail? Or you, as the viewer, at the last time, that experience in retail? I don't think ever. Maybe if you're if you come from the era from 2007, 2005, you remember how this experience was meant to be. The question begs, has World of Warcraft lost touch how to entertain their player base? Because it feels like I'm in a casino with all the shiny lights going ting, 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 ting. Playing retail. But it lacks soul, substance, friendship, camaraderie. It lacks the cool factor. Because honestly, yes, transmogs is kind of cool. I love the transmog that I have in my Midnight expansion character. I loved it. But what I don't like is being lonely in a very big guild with over 900 members. So people, hey, why don't you just go join another guild? 8 guilds since the start of Midnight. That was from January to now, which is now May? It's May now? 8 guilds between now and May. No, but I'm full of shit. No, I'm not. I just don't like being verbally abused. When people say, oh, you're a fucking idiot. The minute you say that, I'm out. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm gone. And it's oddly the Brits. Why the British are so fucking rude, I don't know. Well, maybe they have their own problems now where they are at the moment. I don't want to get political, but yes, it was really weird. And also the South Africans. What a bunch of problem makers, egoistic pricks they are. I'm a South African, and I hate having to deal with South Africans. Because everything has to be about a flex. And everything that they do is all about being in a clique. If you're not part of the clique, you're not going to raid with. You're not going to do mythic dungeons with. You're thrown out to the public where you have to deal with pugs and with rude people in that. So it's a cycle. It just goes on a churning and churning and churning. And I just decided, you know what? I hear good things about Classic. I've seen so many content creators making brilliant videos, their experiences about Classic. And it dawned on me, why don't I just give it a go? Level 11 or 10, whatever. What am I? I think 11, 10, doesn't matter. It took me that long to realize I'm locked in to a game that I'm going to have a lot of fun with. 2 days. 2 days. And I had already met 2 players that I had fun with during dungeon. I hope I see them in the future again. And it just spawned and holy shit, I don't care if I'm Alliance or Horde. I love the fact that there is an faction between Alliance and Horde. I love the fact that the lines isn't blurred anymore, like in Midnight. Yes, everybody's friends and sitting around a fire, kumbaya, because they did bad things to each other. That is part of war, and reconciliation happened. That's maybe how the story somewhat expanded on. And the storyline of Midnight is amazing, but it's too little. Why? Why are we getting so little in snippets so we can amp up for next expansion? I mean, a real storyline game, like for example, like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, The Witcher, has so much content, substance, and it's so fun to go and do quests and discover. And this is what World of Warcraft used to be. Yes, there's a little bit of a running simulator. Okay, I have to say that's where the convenience comes in from retail. The fact that you can travel faster and longer distances. But it's not the problem of in Classic. It's not the issue. What made this particular game so freaking amazing is that I was talking to people to help and figure something out. The game had a learning curve. The game doesn't hold your hand, but in the same way trains you to go to difficult zones and do difficult things. And it kind of just gives you enough to edge you on and say, bro, wait until you get to level 20, or wait until you get to level 30, and so on. And it just hooks you, and it wants you just to kind of keep the momentum and go and push forward, because this game is continuously keeping you engaged. I'm not missing delves. I'm not missing prey hunts. I'm not missing mythic dungeons. I'm not missing looking for raid or looking for group. I can't wait to do PvP. I'm actually missing my flying mounts though. And I'm missing the transmogs. Can you believe that's the only thing that I actually miss from Classic? I don't even miss the housing. I think the housing is a bunch of horseshit. I don't miss the hundreds of different kinds of currencies. I like the fact that you have a talent tree that is ranked based, so you have to go to a trainer and rank up the specific talents and spells and skills that you have. I love the fact that you have to skill up a weapon individually, so you have to go and fight with a weapon to make it work for you and train in it. I love the fact that you take time to get to one place to another. I love the fact that you are kind of zone gated until you're ready to move on to the next zone. I love the fact that the quests are so easy to track and to get from, and they're clustered so well together. So it's like little bonuses on your journey. And I love the fact that people communicate with each other to help each other out. And this is Classic. So what have we been missing all this time? I wish I was playing Classic earlier. I missed out on a hell of a lot. And boy, I hope one day they do us right with Wrath of the Lich King. When they bring out a server, Wrath of the Lich King. I'm going to enjoy Burning Crusade. And I'm going to play it to my fullest. And I can't wait to get to Wrath of the Lich King. Because that was my fondest memories of the game. And not just that. That was, and still is, the best way of playing World of Warcraft. Where everything gone wrong, I have no idea. Maybe there was way too many LGBTQ or feministic cubicle crawling nonsense happening in Blizzard where they and Jewism, as I would say. Because it was all about money. I don't know. But what I care about at the moment is how much fun I'm having playing retail. And if you guys want to see me play retail, come join my streams when you see I'm go live. I play either Hunt Showdown or I play World of Warcraft. Either or. And come and say hello. And debate with me either or if I'm crazy or not. Or even leave a comment in the description below. Just leave some comments where you can debate with me and tell me, listen, I'm an idiot. Or tell me why you think retail is better than classic at the moment. Other than there's some life convenience things. But I love the fact that you can have a flight path and go to zones and so on. And you have to go really explore to get to one place to another. Oh my goodness, it's what a journey this is. I can't even condense this much into one small little video to explain how I'm feeling right now. And how much I missed out of being part of a community that is classic players. And you guys are awesome. And you guys know who you are. And if you did like this video, thumbs up, leave comments below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm gonna love and leave you. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.